So we started this as a no starter ship, and now it's turning over towards the 0 to purple. So I still have to repair the ship, but I'm doing a couple of things in one go, I hope. First of all, building the base a little bit up. I need to expand that slightly, and then actually it is then well, finishing repairs on the ship, but I'm going to do a little bit of boat here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I need some power because I built a storage unit, so in order to get into it I need power, and I also want a teleporter here, so that because that means I can get to this base no matter where I am. I can still get to it, but I can't get off it. That's more the main problem. So metal platings. And then we should be able to build. Yeah, I made for 3. That's a stupid way I'm placing them. Battery. I need condensed carbon first.
Radiation protection. Stabilizing.
And the thing is, batteries are important when you build solar power, because otherwise you kind of only can have power during daytime. Batteries will make sure that you can actually store the power and that way use it, well, if you have enough 24/7. It is one of these things you have to experiment a little bit, depending on the size of the base, though. 3-4 solar panels can actually power a lot. do like to put it on top of everything. Oh, wrong one. That one. So I only have enough for one battery. That was a little bit. So now that at least is accessible. So I need some more carbon. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, now I'm even using my carbon more aggressively. That's that is a little bit stupid, but yeah. I knew there was some there as well. So just to have a little bit more space. I needed some more carbon, condensed carbon. Actually, I think I take some of my oxygen and make into carbon because it's a little bit easier right now because I have that at hand, where running out constantly and doing carbon, that's getting carbon. I keep getting the sentinels on my back as well, and that's it's a little bit annoying. To be honest, that is very often what happens. Especially when you play on permadeath, you get sentinels is everywhere on permadeath. It's just the amount of them and how aggressive they are in their behavior. Not everywhere is equally bad. So that one I need to go to space. Expanding the base is part of everything as well, so I just have to do it all, to be honest. So that should be enough to build number 2 of them. I think 2 is enough, but I don't honestly know. So then it turned dark. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we still have a couple of things to do. We got the power. We need to make more of this. Let's just see what that one we can fix. That one we can fix. That is something I don't have at hand, so that is and to be honest, they are not, these up here is the very important ones, so that's pretty much what we have to go for. So can we build that metal plating and carbon nanotubes? I can surely make the metal plating. Carbon nanotube. Yeah. So put that up. Then we have at least a means to get to and from this planet as we see fit. Even though we can't go anywhere right now. And then it wants me to build that, and I had what was needed, so I would build that there. I need a little bit of the getting personal on the base, so yeah. So what? We need some more chromatic metal, so that's that is what we need to kind of do right now. So the base is kind of operational now. It is not the greatest, but it will do for this. I make 2 types of bases. One is functional, like the start one here, doing what it needs to do, and that's it. And then I make interesting, good, nice bases with all the amenities I would like, and that comes when I'm out among the stars, to be honest. But for this, running 0 to purple, it just have to be functional. And the thing is, if we should get into a situation where we really need nice bases, we can always kind of come back and do that. it's not bad in any way doing it. You can go and come as you want to, and even if you want to go to other galaxies, most of us do, then you can jump between the galaxies with teleporters, and your bases will always be sitting on this. Unfortunately, you can't transport to your own base, but from your own base, but from the space station, when I get to one, I can transport down here, and then I can go to that space station. Boom, 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 boom. I suddenly realized that what it actually is I need. It's well, it's chromatic metal, but it's also other things. So it actually looks fine-ish. I don't have a lot of money, but that will come. That will really come. So yeah, I have to do some refining now so I can get as much sorted while I'm here. And I do have a couple of missions that I have to do. I need to go out and see if I can get contact to him, and I need to follow this as well. So running 0 to purple is basically running 3 mission lines, 4 actually, but 2 of them is connected. So 300. $50. And a lot of chromatic metal. Okay. So I could get away by using it, so the others here I can't get away until I have chlorine, but that will come. So it actually doesn't look too bad. boat here, do I? Then I don't actually need to hold it there. What was it I put over here? Take that and that and that for now. Chuck that the other way, I'm not needing that. That one I don't need excess of either. Good. So yeah, it goes the right way. I will say that the time you're refining, it runs off, and you do it a lot in any start phase of the game. Later on, yeah, you do refining, but it's you do it a lot more on the run, I would say. It's not like you don't sit for hours, and wow, some people do. There is certain things you can actually acquire by refining. So yeah. So why do I expect Wicked to come back and tell me he had already done it? He is immensely fast with some of these things, and not start having a starter ship, but have to find a ship. That adds a lot of time, and depending how lucky or unlucky you are, that if you're lucky to end on a planet and start quite near to either a trading post or a colossal archive, and the resources is something which actually give good money, then you can quickly get a ship. If you are on a planet which have very cheap resources, then it will take forever. Or you have to find a crashed ship, like I did. And I'm not saying one way is better than the other, because I've done both, and it seems to be pretty much the same time amount you I almost said waste. It's of course not a waste when you get a ship, but the thing is, when you do for money, you tend to get a very cheap shuttle or something like that, where if it's a crash ship, you can be lucky and get a good ship, even though there's a lot of things to actually do. So it's not just coincidental what you do. So that's wiring loom, ionized cobalt, okay. Oh, it's a little bit of everything here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good news, isn't it? I will say that the only advice I can give, and take it or leave it, because it might not work for you. But the only advice I will say is consider what you do, but play normally. Don't sit and be scared, because when I did that, I constantly died. It was when I started playing like I play on any form and shape, but put a little bit of consideration into it.
Technology reach out. Technology reach out.
But you know the basic, and that doesn't change. Yeah, things are harsher. The Sentinels has a shorter fuse than in normal, and the environment is a little bit tougher. And when you fall off a cliff, it hurts, and it can kill you. But it can do that on normal as well, but there you would just respawn. In permadeath, it's game over when you die. That's why we have rule number 1. And it's not eating Scotch eggs. Even though I don't mind Scotch eggs. It's nice. Why don't we have any in the house? Now I fancy one. That's typical. When I fancy something, we don't have it. Ah. Fair enough. There's another rule where if you die, you will be playing as a pink gig for a week. After the week, you can always change it. It's actually quite funny because you might go to the anomaly and see a couple of pink cakes running around. It's not only here we say it, it's on other channels as well. So I think Wicked has put that in many places, to be honest. Well, I think it's a cool little thing. And I'm running out of carbon again.
Radiation protection for you.
It is, as many other things, just a good for a little bit of fun, nothing more. It's not to scorch anyone because we can all die. And it's not even always our own fault we do it. The only one that the rule should not comply to is Welsh Tiger, because she plays as a pink cake all the time. So I think she should be wearing black or something like that. Yeah. Go away. I don't want to talk to you. You smell. Baby blue, yeah. So, we are almost there. So yeah. I can see someone has followed me, but my alert hasn't come up. So thank you for following, whoever it was. Oh, thank you. That was even more than following. I'm very appreciating people wanna do that. Thank you very much. And feel free whenever, if you want to ask things or comment on things, the chat is open for everyone. And I only have one rule, that is we all treat each other with kindness and respect. There's only one noob here, that's me. But welcome to, and I hope you enjoy the content. I sometimes do a little bit of crazy things, but it is these challenges is just to putting a little bit of spice on sometimes. Nothing more, nothing less. It's not. I'm not trying to prove anything, because that shouldn't really be necessary. Well, it is sometimes to prove to myself I can actually do it, because I have for many years been playing like, I can't do that, that's too difficult. And that's actually the worst threshold to get over sometimes. That's your own doubt in yourself. First of all, it's just a game. And everyone can learn it. So that includes me. Yeah, someone said yesterday, I can't understand your patience. I do always say, don't play like I do, but if anything I do give you an idea, feel free to try it. If you don't like it, go back to what you did. And no hard feeling. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to play the game, because that is so wrong for me. I've seen too many try to do that, and we all have different levels of expertise in the game, and that's so everything I say is just advice. Follow it if you like. If you don't like, please don't do it. That is very true. Are you sitting playing on VR? The no starter ship. Oh, that you're braver than me. I still doesn't have the movement properly in VR, and I need to find out how I stream that, because I don't know if it could be interesting, but and now we're being rated. Jesus, what have I done? All these nice people coming around, I appreciate that. I like that. The more the merrier, and I like to have some noise in chat as well. I hate sitting playing and having viewers and no one say anything. That's but luckily I know that some of the regulars coming here, they are very nice. If nothing else, just saying hello, and I'll be sitting in the background or whatever, and that is fine. Well, welcome to Endikund and others. I am, well, this started as a no starter ship challenge in permadeath, and I have found a ship, and I'm kind of repairing it more or less, and from here I will go 0 to purple, so I will go through all the missions and unlock purple systems. And that is normally timed, and the good players, that's not me, but the good players can do it in roughly 12 hours. My best time is 15 something. Well, welcome to. Yeah, we are quite a lot of people playing, and there's quite a bit streaming as well, and it's good entertainment because you can sit and watch and sometimes learn something, sometimes just enjoy the view. Yeah, curious deposits is normally the best way of finding runaway mode, but what the only if you have patience. I'm sitting here being sarcastic. Bampan said to me yesterday that he admired my patience doing that, and now he's doing it himself. I like that. That is true. And I know a lot of players place a base where it is and then come back from time to time, but I personally think it gets too easy if you do these kind of things. It's not hard to get nanites over time. Well, I know in the start game it is one of the tricky things because you need a lot of nanites to get a lot of technology. So I do understand why people do it, but I always found that that's a little bit, yeah. You need to get over the first couple of hills, then it's okay. Then things very often comes pretty much by themselves.
Technology reach out.
You're right, but you can sometimes come to a planet and they are 500 units apart, and then I could understand if you placed a base close to a couple of deposits and came and found them. You too, and sleep well, and thank you for the raid. I might pay it back one day. I would say very often when you really are looking for something, it can be quite hard to find. No, I do understand farming that kind of material. It's good, especially in the start game. But I mean, when you have 50,000 nanites, give and take, then it's not so important anymore. But I would still refine to get it because, yeah, I'm a hoarder, so that's and I think that goes for 80 to 90% of all No Man's Sky players. They are hoarders. That's what we do. So I got all them repaired. Tempted to just put them on as well. Then it's done. So that it has actually been quite okay. It's always good when your repairs go relatively easy. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm sitting here refining, but I had to get things a little bit up to scratch because I don't really wanna just jump the gun. So I've been told to go to space. That I will do. Things that has changed. It used to be after your first warp you got the anomaly. I have just left the planet for the first time. So, yeah. But I'm not complaining because that actually give me my most essential modules, technology modules from the beginning. Well, it's good to get rid of a lot of the things you don't need. That gives you more space in your bag. So, just getting a little bit more. Huh, one planet, okay. That was not a lot, but I have gotten some milestones already. And that's the thing, doing the 0 to purple, in order to get through the Atlas mission, you need 50 milestones. So that is well, I could eat. No, I better go and talk to him first. Oh dear, I already did the wrong thing here. Okay, luckily the anomaly is not overly important for the missions. I will say we're coming up to 1 o'clock, and that is my checkout time. So, sitting here in the space anomaly is actually not a bad place. So, as I have so many sitting watching today, I will see if I can find someone to raid. I will say I prefer to raid someone I kind of know. Because, well, the problem is if there's no one I know, actually. Yeah, I will rate Carol and Michelle. I have seen her a couple of times. She seems quite nice. So I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock UK time, and I will continue this. So